sentimental side of Bob Seger down on Main Street. 98.7 WFGR. It is a Thursday. Andy O and Dave Cackley, who apparently has got nothing to add at this point because he's busy looking over his fingers.
No, I've got my calluses. I was working out earlier.
I'll bet
morning,
you were.
and I got calluses, and so I'm picking the calluses.
Calluses.
Yeah, I'll have some dead skin over here for you later.
You've got some very hard-working hands,
yes.
sir.
Uh-huh.
We have got a bit of an event coming up here in the Grand Rapids area, and it's what is it? Just a couple of weeks, just a little thing that goes on, and it's this. What's it called? Art Prize?
Yeah.
I've been way out there in Muskegon all these last few years, and out there we don't know nothing.
Of course.
Art Prize. What's that?
How do you spell that?
It's a big deal, and it's a huge part of Grand Rapids' economy and tourism, and everything else blends in that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What it's done the past. I mean, from where it was huge when it started, and now it's blowing everybody.
I wrote
away.
it off as a joke. I'm like, oh, good, nice try, guys.
People are going to come to look at some pictures now.
2 weeks later, it was like,
enormous.
oh boy, did I miss the ball on that one?
God.
But Lisa Verhill is here. She is with Experience Grand Rapids. Lisa, how are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Good to see you. I've known Lisa for quite some time.
Oh, yeah.
We
go back years.
We go back years.
Yes.
Some very comfortable and fun living years.
Yes.
Working at the Death Star.
Yeah.
But, anyway, she told us not to behave, so we got to behave.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Experience Grand Rapids and what you guys do for the community.
Well, the whole idea of rolling out this Certified Tourism Ambassador program was based on Art Prize. It's kind of like a pig and a python coming into the community. It's a huge event. And we wanted to be sure that when our visitors were here that have never been here before, they have a first-class experience. So the Training Ambassador Institute is a national organization, and we started in December with focus groups, subject matter experts. We had a curriculum writer and a survey monkey that went out to get feedback about Grand Rapids, the events, the demographics, everything about the program, and that it was customized for Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
We rolled out a field test with our Friendly Fire staff at Experience Grand Rapids. They're all certified. And just to test the curriculum, and I'm coming up on my 9th session of training, a 4-hour course with a co-facilitator. And we walk through itinerary planning, the four corners of Grand Rapids, all the events that go on, the attractions, the hidden gems.
Yeah.
Where's free parking?
Right.
All that.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff, which you don't think about. I mean, and I would even fairly say that people from Holland, Muskegon, Grand Haven, and places like that, they don't even stop and think about that kind of stuff when they're coming into town.
Even people who live here don't think about that. I didn't think about that until $200 worth of parking tickets later. So, that's something that you definitely need to know.
Yeah, and I challenge everybody to be a visitor in their own community.
Sure.
We go out to different places all the time every weekend. My husband and I challenge ourselves to visit different places, and there's things that are untouched by a lot of people. They don't know, and when we go through the course, they remember it and just try to go out to it. So the challenge I lay down to all the ambassadors going through the program is, live like a visitor in your own town, get to know it. And once a day, if you see somebody looking up, they're usually a visitor, and go up and ask them, how can I help you? And there's some amazing stories that have come out of that.
And they're just, are they here as like a visitor with a convention? Are they, how do most visitors come from where?
All over.
Yeah.
All over.
Yeah.
We have conventions coming in all the time into town. They're spread throughout all the hotels out through the area. We have a push for the four corners to make sure that people understand what's going on in each four corners of our community.
Talk about that. What are the four corners?
The four corners are northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast, and downtown. So I rotate my classes so that we give an opportunity for each one of those people in those areas to take advantage of the courses that we have. If you go to CTA Network.com, there's a list of all the classes. I'm being pretty aggressive. I have 14 more classes between now and the end of the year.
Yeah.
We're going to be training the city commissioners.
Nice.
We're going to be training DK Security and Metro Cars.
Nice.
We're having a special course, 3 courses for them to get their people through. We've had people from the downtown Grand Rapids Market.
Really?
Yeah, they went through it before they opened, so they're all CTAs. So it's really interesting. I mean, we have a mix from, the restaurants and the hotels and people who are just really proud of Grand Rapids, and anybody whose feet hit the street should be certified, because when Art Prize comes, we got to be ready. Because tourism is big business. It's
big business.
$1.19 billion in Kent County. And, whenever you think about the hotel rooms, there's probably about 6,300 on an average night throughout Kent County. And if they interact with 2 people, that's over 12,000 chances that we have to make a first impression.
Kidding. Look at that. Now, I was just reading online, and maybe you saw this too, I don't know, but Milwaukee just hosted the 115th.
I was there.
Were you there?
Oh, yeah, the 110th.
110th this time.
It's interesting you should say that, Andy,
Okay.
because 5 years ago, I was at the 100th anniversary of Harley Davidson, and I saw Doug Small come into town and what he did to the community, and I came to him and I said, Doug, we really need to get on the same page as some of these other communities, because Milwaukee, fabulous. They're on the overpasses welcoming you. You're at a stoplight. They're saying, how's your visit? Because they notice that you're from out of town with your plates. They're at the bus stop. How's your time in Grand Rapids? Thank you for coming to Milwaukee.
Yeah, and that's what you want here.
Yeah, and the CTA program also encourages our CTAs to say, when they help a guest, thank you for Grand Rapids. We hope you enjoyed our wonderful city and you'll tell others and come back.
Yeah. So that's what you want.
That's what we want.
Repeat business.
Oh, that's a great town.
Now, if somebody wanted to take this class and be a part of this, and how do they go about doing that?
They go to CTAnetwork.com.
Okay.
You sign up for a class, and then it'll take you through an application program or process. It'll ask you what area you want the class in, and then it'll show all the different classes that are available. The program costs $35.
Okay.
And then it renews annually, but to renew, it's only $10, and you have to accumulate 50 points doing what any good visitor person would do by going to events or attractions, attending CTA networking events.
Sure.
We're kind of building the base of the club right now. And now, after that, we're going to be managing the group, and we'll have events like at the Whitecaps that they could take advantage of at a discount, at the Griffins. I've already set those things up for next year.
Nice.
So there's a freebie and discount place. So if you're a business and you want a CTA to know about your attraction or your business firsthand so they could speak to a guest and send them there, there's a section called freebie and discounts, and any business can take advantage of putting something out there that only a CTA can take advantage of so that they can know firsthand about your operation.
Very cool.
Very nice.
And you know what? Even if you don't do a whole lot of this kind of stuff, joining groups and networking and all that kind of stuff, it's a 4-hour class, you say?
Yeah, and it's just we're so rich in history.
For
and
4 hours to know more about your community, what is it? I mean, for $35, you couldn't get that in a college class.
Yeah, and we make it a lot of fun. There's a lot of group interaction because, you see, collectively, we all know something about Grand Rapids. And I've been through 8 classes. I've learned something about Grand Rapids every single time I've been in there. And we're trying to keep track of all these hidden gems to share them with other people, because those are the things that people like to know when they come to the Grand Rapids.
I could give you a hidden gem.
Go ahead.
You may have maybe you don't know this, but I do. I'm sure you do. You go to the Grand Rapids Public Museum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You've heard the story.
Yeah.
You walk in and you walk around the corner and you see the trolley car with a horse. It's my great grandfather's.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one for you.
All right.
There's 3 tours that are stained glass tours.
Okay.
You have them at St. Cecilia.
Yep.
At Park Congregational Church.
Okay.
And the Methodist Church the tower is being worked on.
Yep.
In that building is the last Tiffany that's ever been made in the whole world.
Wow. See?
Unbelievable.
You learn something more and more every time. So give us the website one more time, Lisa.
It's CTAnetwork.com.
CTAnetwork.com. And if you want to be a part of all the great stuff going on in Grand Rapids and Kent County for that matter, give them a call. You got a number you want to throw out too? Just go to the website?
Well, just go to the website, and if you go to experiencegr.com, that's our website.
Yep.
For things to do in Grand Rapids, you can find my contact information under Contact Us.
The great Lisa Verhill. Thanks so much for coming in. We appreciate you taking a couple of minutes, and everybody's excited about our prize.
You bet.
Can't wait. Lisa Verhill, everybody. Thanks for coming in, and get out there. We'll put this all up online, too, so you can review it a little bit later on right here. 98.7 WFGR. Hey.